Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The rumors started quietly, almost like a whisper moving through locker rooms, podcasts, and late-night radio shows, but did not take long before it exploded into something much bigger. The idea that Brock Bowers could be heading to New England instantly ignited comparisons, emotions, and memories that Patriots fans know all too well. People are not just talking about a tight end joining a franchise, they're talking about the possible rebirth of an identity, a return to a style of dominance that once terrified the entire league. When insiders began to connect Bowers with the Patriots, the nickname surfaced almost immediately, the new GRONK. And while that label carries enormous weight, it also reveals how desperate and hopeful this fan base has become. New England has been searching for a weapon who can stretch the field, dominate the middle, block with violence, and intimidate defenses before the ball is even snapped. In this speculative scenario, Bowers is not just another prospect. He is the missing piece to a puzzle that has felt incomplete for far too long. The Patriots have cycled through tight ends, adjusted schemes, changed quarterbacks, but the ghost of their former dominance has lingered. This rumor taps directly into that nostalgia, blending hope with belief and asking a dangerous question. What if the Patriots have finally found the player who can redefine their offense again? As the speculation deepens, the football world begins to dissect Brock Bowers as if he were already wearing the Patriots uniform. Analysts point to his rare combination of speed, power, balance, and football intelligence, traits that feel eerily familiar to anyone who watched New England dominate seasons ago. The rumor suggests that the Patriots see Bowers not just as a pass catcher, but as a foundation. In this imagined scenario, the coaching staff envisions an offense rebuilt around versatility, mismatches, and controlled aggression. Bowers lines up everywhere, attached to the line, split wide, motioning into the backfield, forcing defenses to declare their intentions before the snap. This is where the GRONK comparisons grow louder, not because Bowers is a clone, but because he represents the same kind of strategic nightmare. Defensive coordinators lose sleep over players like this. The Patriots, according to the whispers, are tired of being predictable, tired of being reactive. They want to dictate terms again. Bowers fits that vision perfectly. His ability to block allows the offense to disguise intentions, while his explosiveness punishes hesitation. In this speculative world, the Patriots are not just acquiring talent, they are reclaiming swagger. The rumor is not about filling a roster spot. It is about reigniting fear across the league. The emotional layer of this rumor cannot be ignored, because it hits New England fans right in the heart. The Patriots dynasty was built on moments, on trust, on players who embodied toughness and intelligence. When people hear Brock Bowers linked to this franchise, they're not thinking about statistics or draft boards. They are thinking about identity. The Patriots have spent years searching for themselves, experimenting with systems and players, trying to evolve without losing their soul. This speculation suggests they may have found the bridge between past and future. Bowers represents youth, explosiveness, and modern versatility, but he also carries the old-school mentality that New England fans crave. He plays angry, he plays smart, and he plays with purpose. The rumor paints a picture of a locker room energized by his arrival, of practices that suddenly feel sharper, more competitive, more meaningful. Veterans see a weapon who can change games. Young players see a leader who sets the standard. Even the quarterback situation, whatever form it takes, suddenly looks more stable when a player like Bowers becomes the safety net and the focal point. This is how one rumor can shift an entire narrative. The league reaction to this speculation has been just as intense. Rival fans dismiss it as wishful thinking, while quietly worrying about what it could mean. Coaches and analysts imagine defensive adjustments, bracket coverages, and hybrid schemes designed specifically to slow down a Patriots offense built around a dominant tight end. That alone speaks volumes. When a rumor forces people to rethink matchups, it becomes more than gossip. It becomes a thought experiment that exposes vulnerabilities. In this scenario, New England regains its ability to control tempo, to wear down defenses with sustained drives, to convert critical situations with confidence. Brock Bowers becomes the chess piece that allows the Patriots to stay multiple without substituting, keeping defenses trapped and exhausted. This is exactly how New England once suffocated opponents. The speculation suggests that the organization is tired of chasing trends and is instead returning to what made them great, but with a modern twist. Bowers is younger, faster, and enters a league that values versatility more than ever. The timing feels almost poetic, and that is why the rumor refuses to die. There is also a business and cultural angle to this speculation that cannot be overlooked. The Patriots brand has always been about excellence, discipline, and stars who become legends. Brock Bowers, in this imagined future, fits perfectly into that ecosystem. Jerseys fly off shelves, national broadcasts circle New England games again, and the franchise regains relevance beyond just nostalgia. This rumor taps into something deeper than football. It taps in a legacy. Fans want a new hero, someone they can believe in without hesitation. The Patriots want a face of the next era, someone who can carry expectations without shrinking. Bowers, according to this narrative, is that guy. He does not arrive as a savior, but as a cornerstone. The rumor suggests that New England is done with half measures. They want to swing big, think bold, and reassert themselves as a destination for greatness. Whether true or not, the speculation itself has already achieved something powerful. It has made people talk about the Patriots with excitement again. By the time this first wave of speculation settles, one thing becomes clear: this rumor is not fading quietly. The idea of Brock Bowers becoming the new GRONK in New England has captured imaginations across the football world. It blends memory with possibility, tradition with innovation. The Patriots, long defined by dominance, suddenly feel close to rediscovering their voice. Even if nothing is confirmed, the conversation itself reshapes expectations. Fans start imagining formations, matchups, and moments that do not yet exist. That is the power of a rumor done right. It does not just predict a move, it rewrites the future in people's minds. And in this case, that future wears navy blue, lines up at tight end, and carries the weight of a legendary comparison on his shoulders. As the speculation continues to grow, the second layer of this rumor dives even deeper into what Brock Bowers could truly mean for the Patriots beyond the obvious highlights and comparisons. This is where the conversation shifts from excitement to strategy, from emotion to vision. Insiders imagine a Patriots offense that finally feels dangerous again, not flashy for the sake of attention, but efficient, punishing, and relentlessly smart. In this speculative reality, the coaching staff views Bowers as the axis of the entire system. Everything rotates around his presence. Run concepts gain credibility because defenses must respect his blocking. Play action becomes lethal because linebackers hesitate for just a fraction of a second. Those small moments are where championships are built. The rumor suggests that New England believes football is still about control, leverage, and timing, and Bowers embodies all three. He is not just catching passes, he is dictating behavior. Defenders widen their stances, safeties creep closer, communication breaks down. This is the silent chaos that elite tight ends create, and the Patriots have not had that in a long time. Another fascinating element of this speculation is how it reframes the Patriots' locker room culture. The arrival of a player like Bowers, even in rumor form, signals a shift in standards. Practices become sharper, competition intensifies, and complacency disappears. Younger players see what elite preparation looks like, while veterans rediscover a sense of urgency. The Patriots have always thrived when internal expectations exceeded external pressure. This rumor paints a picture of that internal fire being reignited. Bowers is imagined as a worker, a grinder, someone who earns respect without demanding it. That fits perfectly with the Patriots' mythology. He is not loud, but he is dominant. Not flashy, but unforgettable. In this speculative narrative, leadership does not come from speeches, it comes from consistency. That is how dynasties sustain themselves, and that is why this rumor feels believable to so many people. The defensive implications of this possible move are just as intriguing. Opposing teams begin designing entire game plans around stopping one player, and in doing so, they expose themselves elsewhere. This is the domino effect that made the Patriots so lethal in the past. The rumor imagines defenses forced into uncomfortable choices, double the tight end and leave receivers isolated, or play honest and risk being physically overwhelmed. Either option favors New England. Brock Bowers, in this scenario, is not measured solely by catches or yards, but by stress. How much stress does he put on a defense snap after snap? That is the true value of a player like this. The Patriots, according to the whispers, crave that advantage again. They want to be the team that forces others to adjust, not the team constantly reacting. This rumor suggests a philosophical reset, a return to imposing will rather than chasing balance. There's also an undercurrent of timing that makes this speculation feel especially potent. The league is evolving, defenses are faster, schemes are more complex, and versatility is king. Brock Bowers enters this imagined Patriots future as the perfect answer to modern football problems. He is big enough to block edge defenders, fast enough to outrun linebackers, and skilled enough to beat defensive backs. That versatility allows New England to stay unpredictable without being reckless. The rumors suggest the Patriots believe the tight end position is once again becoming central to winning at the highest level. Not as a luxury, but as a necessity. In that sense, this move is not about copying the past, but about anticipating the future. Bowers becomes the bridge between eras, a player who honors tradition while embracing innovation. From a fan perspective, this speculation has already accomplished something rare. It has unified a divided fan base. Optimists see a new beginning. Skeptics see a calculated risk, but everyone is engaged. That engagement matters. The Patriots have always thrived when their fans felt connected to the vision. This rumor gives them something to believe in, something to debate passionately. It revives old memories while creating new possibilities. The idea of chanting for a dominant tight end again, of seeing defenses panic at the line of scrimmage, resonates deeply. In this imagined future, Brock Bowers does not replace a legend. He creates his own chapter. The comparison to GRONK becomes a compliment, not a burden, because the system supports him and the culture empowers him. As this speculative story continues to circulate, one thing remains certain. The rumor of Brock Bowers heading to the Patriots has tapped into something fundamental about football storytelling. It is not just about talent, it is about fit. New England and dominant tight ends feel destined, almost inevitable. Whether this rumor becomes reality or fades into what might have been, its impact is undeniable. It has shifted how people talk about the Patriots, how they imagine their future, and how they measure their potential. In the end, that may be the greatest power of all. A single rumor, spoken enough times, can reshape belief. And belief, in football as in life, is often the first step toward greatness. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The rumor refuses to slow down, and now it begins to evolve into something even more layered, touching not only the field, but the long-term direction of the Patriots organization. In this speculative scenario, Brock Bowers is not viewed as a short-term spark, but as a foundational investment in how New England wants to play football for years to come. The whispers suggest that the front office sees him as a stabilizer in a league defined by constant change. Quarterbacks rotate, coordinators come and go, schemes adapt, but a dominant tight end can anchor an offense through all of that chaos. This is where the comparison to past legends becomes more symbolic than literal. Bowers represents continuity. He is imagined as the kind of player who makes everyone else better simply by existing on the field. Running backs face lighter boxes, receivers see softer coverage, quarterbacks gain confidence knowing a reliable option is always available over the middle. This rumor frames the Patriots as a team seeking order in an increasingly chaotic league, and BOWERS is the embodiment of that order. Calm, controlled, physical football, executed with precision and intent. That vision alone is enough to keep the speculation alive and growing. Another compelling angle of this rumor centers on how opponents psychologically prepare for New England if Brock Bowers becomes part of the equation. Preparation is not just about schemes, it is about mindset. In this imagined reality, teams no longer circle Patriots games as opportunities, but as tests. Defensive players talk all week about tackling discipline, leverage, and endurance. Coaches emphasize patience, knowing that one missed assignment against a player like Bowers can swing momentum instantly. That psychological pressure is something New England once thrived on. The rumors suggest a return to that uncomfortable feeling opponents used to have when facing the Patriots, the sense that mistakes will be punished ruthlessly. Bowers becomes the symbol of that punishment. Not flashy taunts or excessive celebration, but quiet dominance. Each successful block, each contested catch, each extended drive chips away at defensive confidence. This is how games tilt subtly, long before the final moments. The speculation paints Bowers as a tone setter, someone who changes how games feel, not just how they look on paper. As this wave of speculation continues, it becomes clear that the Brock Bowers to Patriots narrative is as much about belief as it is about football logic. Fans, analysts, and former players all project their own hopes onto this idea. Some see redemption, others see rebirth, others simply see excitement returning to a franchise that has felt muted. In this imagined future, Bowers embraces the weight of expectation rather than running from it. He understands where he is, what this uniform represents, and why the comparisons exist. The rumor suggests he thrives in that environment, where preparation matters more than hype and performance speaks louder than promises. New England, in turn, provides the structure and discipline that allows him to flourish. Together, they form a partnership built on purpose. Whether this remains speculation or transforms into reality, the story has already taken on a life of its own. It has reminded the football world that the Patriots are never far from the center of the conversation, and that sometimes all it takes is one name, one idea, to make everyone look their way. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.